What's going on, everyone? Life Lover checking in with you right here, and I'm sitting in my rocking chair. I'm gonna try not to move so much, but I'm just gonna rock. I just want to let you know that for those of you who are continuing to pray and send positive messages and send your well wishes about my aunt on Twitter, it's very much appreciated. I can't thank all my patriots enough for your kind words and your prayers. I really appreciate you for that. I really do. She's doing better. If for those of you who do not know, last Sunday she was rushed to the ICU because she stopped breathing, and as some people may know, she has multiple health problems. She has emphysema from smoking for so long, and that's why I'll never ever smoke or do drugs or anything, because those can cost your life. And if any kids that are watching, kids, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad for you. Drugs can ruin your life. It can take your life. It can ruin your looks. It can ruin your relationships and your friendships with people. Don't do drugs. That's going to be the best decision you'll ever make in your life, is to never ever do drugs. Never. And I just thought I would say that she's doing better, and there's the possibility that she may get out of the hospital tomorrow, because they put her in a regular room Wednesday or Thursday. I think it was Wednesday, from the ICU, because she was doing much better. But there is a possibility she may get out of the hospital tomorrow. If she doesn't, my mother and I are going to go and see her, hopefully. Because I just recently created new plans for tomorrow morning, but I'm going to go see her in the afternoon. Because somebody's going to see her round the clock, 24/7. Because she needs that care, Secondly, I want to say that I couldn't go out of town, unfortunately. I was going to go, my mother and I was going to drive out of town for a few hours this evening to have sort of like game night with some friends. And unfortunately that didn't work out, because a lot of those friends weren't even coming because they were sick, and I was sick too for the last I was sick for the last 2 days. Wednesday and Thursday, Tuesday and Wednesday, I was coming down with something, but I'm better now. I was like sneezing all the time and sniffling and having all this mucus and stuff in my throat. I took some Mucinex Wednesday and Thursday, and I felt better. I hate that liquid crap. I'd rather have the pill form anytime. So I just, I just thought so unfortunately we ate dinner and I'm back home. Our plans didn't go as planned, but there's always a next time, so we're gonna try to meet next time and see what we can do here. Now, the real reason I wanted to come on here and do this video, the real reason is, that was a vlog, but the real reason is something really great happened last night, and I just want to tell you people about it. And, I'm not going to say the guy's name. I'm not going to disclose any of his information or anything, because I didn't ask for his consent to do this video, so I'm not going to say your name. So, because I don't want you being harassed or bullied or stalked by Isaac and Guest Mob. But I just want to let people know that this guy that was a huge supporter of Isaac and Guest Mob recently disassociated with them. He, I'll just be honest here. Someone sent me a message saying, "Hey, beep, this person, blank, says that he's leaving Guest Mob. I'm so glad," and stuff like that. And am I gonna unblock this person, and so on and so forth? And I don't know if I believe it or not, because I've known people. I know of one or two people that have, said they were leaving Guest Mob, but then turned right back around and associated with Guest Mob again. So I didn't believe it. I was shaky. You know what I mean? Because of the stuff that he has said and done. But I unblocked him. He followed me. I followed him. He asked to DM me. I told him, yes, go ahead. And I asked him, and I heard it for myself. He says that he doesn't support Isaac. And that... And he says that I was just so brainwashed. You know, he said, I meaning him. He said that he was just so brainwashed by Isaac's crap that he would, you know, and he's holding himself accountable. And he said that he said that he was sorry to me from the bottom of his heart because he did say some wrong and bad stuff to me. He sure did. He did talk trash. But you know what? I forgive him, and I'll say this publicly. Buddy, I accept your apology. I accept your apology, buddy. I really do. I understand that Isaac can sound very convincing, and I understand the fact that he can manipulate so many people into believing he is this wonderful person, when in reality he is the biggest piece of trash that's on the internet today. And man, I'm just really happy that you finally saw the light about what kind of person Isaac Guest is. And I knew that it was going to take some time. I understand it. And many other people are leaving him too, because this dude that I'm talking about, he was one of the biggest supporters of Isaac. And he left. Many other huge supporters of Isaac that are now ex-supporters of Isaac left. Victoria Cotton included. Because even they are tired of Isaac's crap. They're sick of it. And I just wanted to come here and say publicly, I accept your apology. I forgive you. I want to be friends again. Let's just put all this negative crap behind, throw it away, and start fresh. And I know I've said some things too. I know I have. I know I've said some things too. You all know it. When I was over supporting that side. And yeah, it's my own fault too. And I'll tell you, I think the reason why I was getting so angry and making so many worked up videos, drama videos, is because I just really wanted to fit in with Guest Mob. I really wanted to be accepted. Because at the time, I really did support Isaac. At the time, I thought Isaac was a great human being. But now that I found out that Now that I found out that so many people are making videos about him and so many people are having all this crucial evidence on him, it would just it wouldn't be good of me to still support him after all the evidence and all the stuff that he has done and said to people. For instance, Isaac went at Ashley Hex yesterday. Ashley Hex is a good person, and the thing in the matter is that she doesn't care about the drama. She acts like an adult rather than an impotent child, you know. And she has lupus, and you went after her, dude. What is wrong with you? You are despicable. And I'll tell you something else. No one's really exposing you. You are exposing yourself for the piece of trash that you are. You are exposing yourself as the most evil, most self-centered, most pathetic person on the internet. We're not even having to do all the work. You're doing all the work by exposing yourself. Because day after day, you are showing your true colors. Day after day, you are showing what kind of person you are. And she didn't even do anything to you. You always want to sit there and talk about how, well, I don't go after, me and Guest Mob, we don't go after people that don't go at us first. When, dude, you're the one who's going after her. I talked to this one person on Twitter, and she told me that because she stood up against your bullying and your harassing, you called her school. You called her kids school. So you're involving her kids into this shit by calling her school. What is your problem? I don't understand why you still have a YouTube. I don't understand why YouTube hasn't done anything about you. Yet I was reported for Twitter Monday, which I should have been reported. I was messing with one of your supporters, and I shouldn't have said what I said. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I know it was really, really, it wasn't like terrible, but I mean, yeah. I mean, but you know what? I mean, me being suspended for 12 hours, I didn't care. I really didn't. I'm not on Twitter all the time. I'm not. But here's the thing. You and Guest Mob can get away with. You can get away with saying and or doing anything with no consequence. Excuse me, no consequence. YouTube and Twitter still allow you to use their platforms. Google, get it together, Google. What is your problem? Do you like this bullying and harassment? Do you like it when people tell other people they're gonna kill them, and that you're gonna drive them to, and that, you know, Isaac drives people to wanting to kill themselves, and he tells people he's gonna watch them hang themselves with a rope. Google, do you approve of this? Yet when I respond to one of your stupid idiot supporters, because he was talking about a veteran that raped a 4-year-old girl, and I asked him, "Where's the proof of it? You're a liar. Where's the proof? Send me proof." But instead, he wanted to make homophobic slurs to me, and so I responded. And you just make up lies to people, man. You make up lies about people, and it shows. It shows the fact that your Guest Mob supporters, you know, one of them asked him the proof about this veteran doing these horrible things. He wouldn't even give me any proof, so it shows you're lying. If the claims were true, he would have gave me proof. But no, he'd rather make homophobic slurs. He'd rather just sit there and argue. But you act like such a tough guy when you ain't shit, dude. You really are not. You're not anything. What you are is a bully, a harasser, a stalker, and I hope that your channel is shut down, as well as your Twitter account. And your wife is about as dumb as you, by sticking with you, despite you beating her. There's evidence of you beating her, and she's telling people in March, when you had your little meltdown on Periscope, calling your wife a $2 slut, and saying that. And saying that those eyelashes are mine. This makeup is mine. Your phone is mine. I bought it. Mine. You see how abusive that's abuse, dude. That's abuse in itself. And yeah, I hear you wear your stupid little eyeglasses. Well, that's probably because she beats you too. Either by A, because she's abusive too, or B, she's defending herself. But Nicole, I don't feel sorry for you either. You're as much of a dumbass as Isaac. You're as much of a dumbass as any of the Guest Mob supporters, because you stick with him while he just sits there and beats you and beats you and beats you and berates you. And you, I don't understand you. I don't understand you, Nicole. I really don't understand you. And the thing about it is who I really feel sorry for are those children that you two have. I don't feel sorry for you, Nicole, because you stick with them, and I don't feel sorry for you, Isaac, because you're a woman beater. You sit there and you bully and stalk and harass people. You sit there and tell people you're gonna kill them, and you drive people to suicide, and saying that you're gonna watch people hang themselves, and you sit there and you bully and stalk people with health problems, with lupus. You attack women. You think women are just your objects. You don't think women, you don't, it doesn't even occur to you that women are people like you and like men are. So, and Nicole's a drunk. She puts up with abuse. She doesn't put her foot down. Those children do not need to be exposed to this kind of environment, people. They don't. The children need to be removed from that home and put into a foster home or to go live with their grandparents. I remember last year, when I was supporting Guest Mob, Isaac was making Nicole's mother-in-law, exposing her crap and putting her crap out on the internet. And it seems to me like Isaac just twists the truth and bends it to his free will, and he just makes up lies about people. But dude, I don't believe that Nicole's mother was this big old drunk, and that she beats people and all this other stuff that you said. I don't remember exactly what you said, but I mean, it was very, very far-fetched crap, dude. And if anything at all, really, those children need to go live with their grandparents. And here's the thing. You never ever talk about your family, but when you talked about your mother, you're saying your mother lives in Ohio and she doesn't want to be in the vlogs. You don't talk about your siblings if you have any. The only person you ever talked about was your grandmother, and that you claimed that you loved. And she's looking down from heaven right now, pissed as fuck. She's looking down on from heaven, wondering what kind of person has my grandson turned to? No, you're no Christian. No. Only your dick riders will believe that shit. No, you're not a Christian. What you are is a piece of shit. What you are is a bully. That's what you are. That is exactly what you are. And I'm sick and I'm tired of you continue to be on YouTube and Twitter. It's people like you that are making these internet platforms unsafe for people. You are sick. And you need mental help, dude. You really do. But that Ashley Hex didn't even do anything to you. You just went after her because you need content. That's all it is, dude. You're so desperate for views. You know that your subscribers are dropping like hot potatoes. You know the fact that your most loyal fans are leaving you because they're tired of you. You know this. So you want to create more content and you're so desperate. And to your little bitch boy fucking Steve Billings, fuck you, Steve Billings, you fucking strangling piece of fucking shit. That's what you are. And I'm getting pissed off. I don't mean to get this worked up when I talk about them. I really don't mean to get this worked up. I really don't. But I'm fucking sick and tired of these people continue to have these platforms to harass people and stalk and bully people. I'm sick and tired of it. I really am. But going back to the guy I was talking about earlier in this video, dude, I really do accept your apology, and I'm glad that we're friends again. And I understand the fact that he can sound so convincing, and can sound so convincing, and twist the truth, and bend the truth, and manipulate the truth to make him seem important, and to make him, and to make him seem like he's this good person, and make him seem like he's a god or something. So, and that's just the way abusers are. And he sits there and acts like Nicole abused him and makes fun of her for having cuts on her wrists, for slitting her wrists. Well, she may wanted to kill herself because of you, Isaac. This is what you drive people to do. This is what you drive people to do. You don't care about your wife. You don't even care about your kids. The only thing you care about is money and subs and views. And Strangler Steve Billings. Fuck you, Steve Billings. Fuck you, Steve Billings. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Steve Billings, motherfucker, fuck you, bitch. That's what I'll say. That's my little rap song. You piece of shit. You can suck my dick. A fucking bitch. I hate you. I can't even come up with any more rhymes than that, but anyway. Steve Billings, fuck you. Anyway, Hope somebody strangles you like you strangled your ex-wife. Plus, who puts their hands on women? If a man puts their hands on a woman, they're the ultimate piece of shit. Hold on. They're the ultimate piece of shit. They really are. Only a bitch does that. But Isaac won't even hit a man because a man would beat his ass or shoot and kill him. Because that's the way the world works now. And the thing about it is the thing about it is Isaac acts like he can fight Charlie and everything else, and you sit there and at Angry Grandpa, when Angry Grandpa had his funeral, you sit there and say, I'm not going to go because I promised my grandmother I wouldn't go to another funeral after hers. And I just want to give Michael some space. Plus, it's all the way in South Carolina. But you had no problem going to South Carolina to fight Charlie, you piece of shit. So, you're not going to the funeral? That excuse is fucking stupid. That excuse was all a lie. That excuse was all a lie, buddy. You know what? Who I really feel bad for are your kids, like I said. Because they have to be exposed to this kind of shit. They really do. They have to be exposed to this. This is something kids shouldn't even be exposed to. And I hope to God that the courts do something about it. And I hope the courts do something about it. And I hope that these children are put in a better environment. Because Isaac is not a good father. He's not a good person. He's not a good husband. He's not a Christian. And I hope to God that his church sees the videos that he puts out on his channel and decide to do something too. I'm sick and tired of it. I really am sick and tired of it. And I'm thinking about starting my own petition. If I ever start my own petition, anyone want to sign it? I hope you do sign it. And the petition that was started in December by Christine Davis was expired. Was expired, unfortunately, and that's sad. You know what I mean? And plus, who the hell cheats on his wife? You know, here and you know, you sit there and you want to say that you cheated on your wife with one of your moderators. I don't know if that's real or fake or not. But I don't know if it's real or fake or not. Who cares if it's real or fake? The fact of the matter is we've seen this kind of bullshit happen all the time. And the fact of the matter is you know, you and your wife's little arguments or little fights or meltdowns shouldn't even be on the internet, dude. You put everything out on the internet to make you seem like because you want attention. You want people to think like, oh, look at me, I'm Isaac. I'm this wonderful human being. I have this big house. I have this big car. My family's so beautiful. But dude, you're a piece of shit, dude. You are genuinely a human disgrace. You really are. And the thing, you know, it's just I'm sick and tired of it. You know, I'm sick of you being on YouTube and Twitter. You are the one. It's people like you who are making these social media platforms unsafe for people. My mother really, if you want to be honest here, you know, and I am going to be honest. My mother some days wishes that I didn't even create a Twitter, because I'll tell her about some of this shit that happens, and she's like, "My gosh, Sean, you know, maybe you need to lay off the Twitter for a while." You know, and maybe she's right. Maybe I need to listen more. I don't know. But the thing in the matter is I'm just, you know, and I wish more people like me and Bowser would take a stand against this kind of shit, because this isn't drama, people. This is just straight up bullying. And this is life. A lot of these things are life or death situations. What if somebody ends up killing themselves? What if Ashley Hex tonight decides she wants to kill herself? Not that I think that she would do something like that, but what if one day, let's just say she would. Now, I'm not saying she would, but let's just say if she did this, what if tonight she were to go and kill herself? All because of you, Isaac. It would be all because of you, because she already has problems going on with her health and depression and stuff. She doesn't need your shit on top of it. And the fact that you going after Nikki White and her kids also shows what kind of person you are. All Nikki White is trying to do is expose you. That's all she's trying to do. And for you to sit there and attack her kids and bring kids into this shit shows me that you are worse than I ever thought you were, dude. But why did you become like this, dude? I'll tell you why you became like this. It's because of the fact of money and fame, dude. You were at 15K subscribers, then you all the way jumped to 33,000, then you jumped to 35,000 to 36,000, boom, 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 and then you jumped all the way up to 41,000 about a year ago, and then you fell back down to about 36,000 subs. Now you're at like 35,900 or 35,800, and you've been stuck on that for a long, long, long time. So you're not famous. You're not untouchable. The only thing that makes you somewhat untouchable is the fact that you delete your fucking streams after you bully and sit there and stalk people and harass people. You know, you sit there and delete your bully streams, so nobody really knows what you're doing or what you're saying, and people may not believe people because you delete your streams. But here's the thing: other YouTubers are putting your streams up. Every time you go live, they're putting your streams up in multiple parts so people can see what you're doing and hopefully take a stand and, you know, do something about this, about you. But I'm sick and tired of it. I really am sick and tired of this dude being on Twitter and YouTube. And I've been laying low on Twitter about Isaac. I haven't been talking much about Isaac. I've been talking about mostly about my political stuff, my political views, my political standpoint. And I'll always continue to talk about that because that's something I became passionate in. I'll always be passionate about that. I have every reason to be mad about stuff that's going on in the country. You know? And I support my president. I support our president. I support Donald Trump. And I support the MAGA hats. And I support the Republican Party. And it makes me sick the fact that Democrats are trying to destroy the country. For instance, I don't believe in abortion. Hold on. I don't believe in abortion at all. In fact, the governor of New York made abortion legal and lit up the World Trade Center in pink to celebrate the legalization of abortion. New York is full of pieces of shit. And I have every reason to be mad about that. Abortion, that's killing babies. And, you know, don't be stupid. Don't have sex. And if you do, wear a condom. It's not that hard. But because people are idiots nowadays, they just think that they can just, you know, they think they can just not even wrap their dick up. They can't even wrap their dick. And, you know, when they go and fuck somebody, you know, it's sad. You know, it really is just sad. And so, yeah, I have every reason to be mad about that. I really do. But, you know, to sit there and, you know, to sit there and just berate people and denigrate